Mando, the main event, Garcia. My bad. I didn't introduce you properly. Mando.
Get the name right.
Look, he's gonna be on his phone the whole time, huh?
All the time.
I'm Snapchatting, making everybody famous. Obviously, biggest episode you said is 800 views. We're about to beat that by like 150. So we're about to hit that 950 views. You feel me, people? Tune in, share it to a friend. I'll give you $1 off your next fucking meal. I got you.
Let's see. How was your? Tell us about your teenage years, man. How was high school and all that shit?
I mean, I was a legend. I'm a legend now. You feel me? So, I mean, I'm 33 years old, man. I was bullied in middle school, and I really was though. I was little, man. And I mean, I got a big mouth. It's obvious I talk. I mean, I talk a lot. I'm not sure if you guys can see.
No, I haven't noticed. I haven't noticed.
On this mic,
not you.
If you put me on a beat, I'll probably spit some rhymes right now.
Some bars.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, man, it comes down to this, bro. My high school career is what really changed me, dude. I started running. Running was simple, man.
Oh, that's right.
You run faster than the guy ahead of you, and you start one point and you finish on the other. And that really developed the mentality in me is just don't quit, don't stop. And that's really the foundation that I set my whole life to. We had a lot of awards. We've been really successful. We gave that high school the best award it's ever received.
You probably put the high school on the map.
I probably did. No joke. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make a petition tomorrow, man, that they should put my name.
They should name the gym. Name the gym after you. Mando Garcia Memorial Gym or something. That's the least they could do.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't like the gym, man.
Something bigger.
Name a street after me. I mean, I saw Steve Harvey on YouTube last time. Obviously, Steve Harvey's a legend, but they named a street after him.
It's got to be up there with Don Haskins, Nolan Richardson.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Look at me. Probably what are we at? 400 views? What are we at right now? 800? I mean, no, you're right. Sweet Jesus Radio, Sweet Jesus Mando Radio coming at you.
It's Sweet Mando Radio
right
now.
Next to me, we're looking for investments. I mean, we're gonna buy you out today, son. Hey guys, coming at you. This is Mando, Sweet Mando Radio, interviewing my boy Aurelio and Jesus. Not just kidding, guys. But no, I mean, high school is dope, man. High school is dope. I learned a lot, man. Coming from a small school of 600 people, dude. Everybody knows you, Long story short, man, my boy's always been a hustler, and he started cooking out of his house.
Nice.
Developed a new concept. It's not fairly new now in El Paso, but it's called meal prep, and that leads to a lot of things.
Okay.
Meal prep is just simply healthy meals to go, man. We live so fast paced that people don't go home anymore. People work all damn day, and people don't know how to eat right, And McDonald's, Whataburger, all these motherfuckers took over. That it's so easy for us to get so fat, So he developed a cool concept, and he cooks bomb ass food. And one time he hit me up because of a brand that we have. It's Get Fit El Paso, and we've been in existence for 3 years. We've been extremely successful. Had a lot of successful events. Over 18,000 people have gone to all our events, which is super dope.
What exactly is it, though?
I'll finish.
I've seen the logos, but yeah, I'll come back to it.
I mean, I'll come back to that one. Follow us on Instagram at Get Fit El Paso. Check it out. But the thing is, with all that, man, is we met. He hit me up. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm doing this thing called meal prep," which we already knew what that was. I hollered at him. I found out his prices, and I sent him to a couple of trainers that I know. I have a lot of relationships. I think that in life, if you build friendships, not business contacts, you build legitimate friendships, and that shit will come back to you tenfold. So he built up a legitimate business, bro. I saw this guy come from fucking $8 an hour, busting his ass, dude, to all of a sudden shows up to my work, because I'm working at that time, in a big ass black motherfucking Tundra, and I'm like, ay, güey, para bueno el crédito, So he shows up, man. Then all of a sudden he starts posting pictures with a quad, shit that I want to dream of, And then I'm like, damn, dude, I guess business is popping up for you. So super, super happy for you. And then, so we're there. He's over here purchasing all kinds of shit. And then for a couple months, man, he just kept telling me, hey, man, how about we incorporate your brand out there? With your kind of following, my kind of cooking, I think shit will pop off. I don't want to do it for a lot of reasons. We won't talk about those reasons yet. But when we decided to do it, we want to do things right. I believe a lot of my experience in losing, I think that as long as you learn to lose, you don't learn to lose, but you keep losing, you keep learning from your experiences, something's got to give, So we decided on a partnership, and we took off, man. And we've never turned back.
Hell yeah.
And that's just the beauty of it, So, but this was created to me, and I continue to create it because I want you to be a better individual, The
so it's more of a self-image kind of thing.
Of course it is. I mean, it's not even just about fitness, man. I tell people all the time, man, if you just go out and walk,
mind state.
I mean, of course, it's the athlete mentality that you're trying to develop. Don't let this world trickle you down, man. It can be your spouse, it can be your girlfriend, it can be your parents, man, telling you that you're not worth it. But it doesn't matter. To me, what kept me going when I was going through my troubles, because I put myself through that, okay? Through my legal issues is when I was in the gym, I was unstoppable. And that's just the reality of it. When I would compete in CrossFit, I was unstoppable. But then the world would hit you, and you would have to you have to find your median. You have to find your happy place. Where does the world not fuck with you? Where do you say, "Fuck you, world, I got this"? And for me, it was the gym, and that's what I'm trying to instill in people, because we see it all the time, man. When our customers go in, dude, I know all my customers, and that's just the beauty of it. And I told them since day one, customer service, we're not here, and we have it written down on our cash register when customers can see it. It's our number one goal is to amaze you. Why? Is because I want to know what you're about. I want to know what's fucking you up. You have no idea how many customers walk in and we know their story. Hey, so how'd your boyfriend treat you? Hey, so what's up with your girlfriend? Are you guys back together? Hey, so how's your work? Hey, so did your boss? Because it's important, because for those couple of minutes, man, it's just not about the $7 that they're paying for a meal for us. It's $650 plus tax, $704, letting you guys know. It's not about that, man. The whole purpose of it is I want you to feel better when you leave.
Hell yeah.
And that's what it's about, dude. So that's how the whole brand was created, It's evolved to all of this, but same thing with him on my left, When I met him, he's confident as fuck, and I like that about him. But he needs that because there's got to be something that's triggering that too, Same thing with my lady, man, is how can you make her a better person, What's her battle? And I wanted people to be proud of Get Fit El Paso. I think it's awesome that I never put myself out there, that people don't know that we own it. People don't know that we own the brand. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care who owns Evolution Foods. I don't care who owns all that stuff, because to me, it's about you. When you wear that, what does it mean for you? And that's the whole basis with me creating all of this shit, When people say, what is Evolution Foods about? Oh, my boys, it doesn't matter to me, man. I'm just ringing up your meal. It's talk to me about you. What do you got to do? Why do you want to eat this meal, And if we can service, and same thing, you saw the passion behind the way that he cooks the food. If we can give you quality service, man, and badass food, bro, and you leave out there feeling better, dude, you'd be surprised how many people go in there and shake my hand like we're boys now. You'd be surprised the guy that walked in today wanted a shirt. All of a sudden he bought a hat. Why, man? Because I just want to rep. That's fucking dope, bro, because that shows that we're doing something right, Other motherfuckers do it for the dollar bill. That shit'll come.
Yeah.
Build things right for the right reasons, and that's the whole basis of Get Fit El Paso. We created shit. We create Evolution Foods to better people, and that's just the reality of it. If you're not here to help people, then what the fuck are you really doing?
I'm digging it.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
Drops mic. He just dropped the new menu today.
Oh shit.
How? Why does and that's why I tell you all of this so you guys can know that anyone can fucking cook, bro. Anybody can cook.
I gotcha.
But there's a reason why, and I'm gonna make a fucking statement, and I'm okay with it. There's a reason why we've taken over the game. There's a reason why burgers and tacos are here to stay behind us. There's a reason why the meal prep industry is about to be only ours. It's just not about burgers and tacos. Anybody can warm up tortillas. It's what do we do to the brisket while it's fucking marinating, what sauce he drops down, and then the roasted bell peppers, and then he slaps it on a hot fucking tortilla. It's about the stuffed fucking mozzarella we put inside a fucking turkey patty, and then 2 fucking badass pieces of wheat bun.
Damn.
You feel me?
I'm getting hungry.
So I can keep talking about this because I'm passionate about.
Oh yeah, I want you to talk about it, man. That's the whole point of the show.
Is he doesn't give enough emphasis on him. It's just this motherfucker.
He's a humble guy.
Absolutely. I mean,
we're here to promote this shit, though.
There's guys that have been cooking for 16 years. But he found what he loves and dedicate the craft. I'll take care of the talking. I'll take care of the promoting. I'll take care of the fucking dope-ass fucking pictures that we post. You just keep dropping badass food, and we took over the fucking game, and we're about to. And you wake up every single fucking day, and every single time you dropped out that fucking patty, you want to amaze that customer.
Oh, yeah.
And you ask that customer, what did you think? If they give you a thumbs up, you fucking won.
Oh, yeah.
And then we give them a customer loyalty card. Their 10th meal's on us. And then you give them 2 or 3 free punches so they can keep coming back. Does that make sense?
Can't go wrong with that.
I mean, there's a reason why we're succeeding, and it's not because it's convenient. It's because we motherfucking hustle, bro.
Yeah,
and this guy drops bomb ass food. So 4 months ago, my car was about to get repoed. Repoed when we started the business, and he was cutting me a check for $200. Am I wrong? You.
Oh yeah. That was cash.
Right.
Cut me a check.
Cut me a check. Yeah, we do pay taxes. No, but I mean, it's true. Does that make sense? 4 months ago, my car was gonna get repoed.
All right.
And he was cutting me a check for $200.
Gotcha.
And 4 months later, we paid that motherfucker off. And I can't sit here and tell you in words on how amazing that feeling was. I can't sit here and tell you that it didn't happen in 4 months. It happened in the 3 years that we were struggling, when people didn't see the the struggle. Nothing would make me happier than one day walking to your fucking studio and you got it all happening, and us talk about all of this shit. But people don't understand that the struggle was built here.
Oh, absolutely. The foundation.
People don't understand that the struggle was built when he was at the Marriott busting his fucking ass off, taking fucking orders like a bitch. Because at the end of the fucking day, that's what we do, right? Take orders. And now he's not giving orders, but now we run the joint. You feel what I'm saying? People don't understand, man, that he was busting his fucking ass off for 2 checks just to make ends meet for him and his family. That's what Level Up's about. And that's what is whatever you're going through, level up. If you're struggling financially, level up. We had this conversation with our guy today, with one of our employees. I found this kid. Look at how dope this shit is, man. This little kid was swinging. You know those guys that you pay $50 to on the middle of the streets to display a sign where it's Mattress City and all. Yeah. I pulled over. Do you remember this? I gave a U-turn on East Lake, and I pulled over and I said, "Hey man, you looking for some extra money?" Yeah, I am. All right, give me a call. And he did. And I'm telling you, this little fucking kid is fucking awesome. No, I swear to God.
No, I believe you, man.
I won't tell people what he does for us because it's our secret.
Top secret.
But he's fucking dope. He's made our business so much money, and we continue to deliver to him. And we've helped him. Dude, he'll tell you, is he not valuable? Yeah. He's fucking valuable on every level, bro. No, I mean that. He walked out of there today, and 2 customers came in here after an hour that my boy talked to him. He paid himself today.
Nice.
You feel what I'm trying to say? But what's awesome about it is what is Level Up? Is we all have a boss that have had a boss that we can't fucking stand.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
A little fuck kid that thinks because he's got a fucking title that can embarrass us.
Power tripping.
Is that fuck you? Never. Is that shit? I've lost tons of jobs because of that shit, you know? But because it's not acceptable, man. It's not acceptable to me. I'm not going to be anybody. Yeah. I'm not going to be anybody's bitch. That's why you got to level up.
Hell no.
You feel what I'm trying to say? Yes, but at the end of the day, look at check this shit out. I told him when we opened up this business, I wanted a foundation, man. I wanted a powerful team, bro. The Bulls of the 90s just didn't win because of Jordan, bro. They won because every single person had a specific key. Right. Yep. You know, the Warriors last year, to me, they lost because their leader was Curry, but he got weak, and you can see that. He didn't have the eye of the tiger. They
depended too much on him.
Right. He didn't have. Then all of a sudden, you see LeBron James. All of a sudden, you saw him develop the eye of the tiger. But then you saw the team lead, right? So same thing. To me, those success principles I wanted to bring in here in this kitchen, right? Everybody's like, "Oh, dude, you're just cooking." Nah, motherfuckers, we're building a powerful team.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? So this kid, bro, and check this shit out. So we instill success into our guys. So his truck one time broke down. The radiator was broken, bro. And we told him, "We'll give you an advance, bro, so that you can go fix your car." Couldn't believe it, bro. And then he came back, bro, and he's always delivered to us. Been offered jobs multiple times because we have him out on the field, right? And he denies it every single time. And today he told us, "This is the best job that I've ever had." And if that doesn't make you happy, bro, then what else does? And that's what Level Up's about, bro. You know, and that's what we created it under. Is what are you standing for? You know, I met a guy named Derek White, a super famous bro, had his leg shot down, but the dude can squat 400 pounds on one leg, bro.
Damn.
And a prosthetic leg.
God damn.
And he CrossFits like the best of us. You feel what I'm trying to say? And that's, to me, what it's about. You know, even just with my girl on the side, man, she competes, she does all of this stuff, right? But 3-4 hours of sleep, man, after 6 hours of studying, you got to level the fuck up, man, because if you got your goal, bro, you got to fucking attack it. Same thing for you, man. Doesn't matter what you're doing, but you're here right now when you can be eating popcorn and watching a soap opera, but you're leveling up, bro, and that's what it's about. Absolutely. You know, it's about the statement, man. It's how life's a game. You feel me? Life's a game, bro. I'm going to beat this motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? My parents came, bro, from my dad was homeless at 7 years old, eating bread and sodas, and all his family will tell him. You know, he's a hardcore dude, man. My dad died, bro. My dad was in an 8-week coma 3 weeks ago, three years ago. In 8 weeks, man, should have been dead. Am I lying in all this? I carried the strongest dude I've ever met, man. I carried him, bro, and I would wipe his ass. He didn't know how to talk. He didn't know how to eat anymore, and we taught him all of that, man. And if you see my dad today, he's walking, he's talking, he's driving, and no one can explain why or how he's at that. But all I can tell him is that that's not an example on how to level up in life. Then fuck you, man. I don't know what you're looking for. You know, o sea, huevos.
Hell yeah.
O sea, strength.
Hell yeah.
So that's what that brand's about.
There you go, people. Level up. Stay tuned for more details coming up. Life tips, man. Some life coaching. Drop some gems, man. We need something.
I mean, ask me something.
I mean, I need you just some day-to-day living, man. Just how do you get up and motivate yourself, and when life's got you beat down. We touched on it before. We touched on it a little bit earlier, but just day-to-day because it's a day-to-day commitment.
It's a great example. Let me tell you why. When I met this guy, you know, he's rough around the edges, and I tell people that, right? And my girlfriend knows it. I listen to go to Netflix and listen to Tony Robbins. I Am Not Your Guru. It's a bomb ass fucking documentary.
There you go.
And it shows you who Tony Robbins is. You know, and he talks about, he's like the #1 motivational speaker in the entire world. Over 2 million people attend his seminars every single year. You feel me? So he says this. He's like, when he's running, he tells me, I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. And he tells you how, when he was a kid, how his parents how his mom used to make him drink soap just so he could throw up.
Oh my goodness.
He wouldn't leave the house because she was so afraid to be alone. You feel me? And then he says the most important part, which is, when I heard it, I was like, you're right. He's like, I built this motherfucker called Tony Robbins. Even though I was still already Tony Robbins, I built this motherfucker so that you don't have to go through what I went through. And that's exactly every single thing that I do, man. Look, man, I listen to Andy Frisella's podcast all the time. Why? Because it's free. I listen to Joel Osteen. He's got the most mega church in the world, bro, you know? I mean, because it's a positive message. I listen to, right now, my hottest dude is Gary Vaynerchuk, you know, is because they spit fire. Let me tell you what that is because these guys are out in the trenches, man. We've been developed in our head, bro, with so much negative bullshit. We've all been through bullshit. We've all been through bullshit. We've all lost family members. We've all lost money. We've all woken up like, is this really what life's about? And I'm not here to tell you to believe in God. If you don't believe in God, that's all on you. But I believe in it. But what I'm trying to tell you is our brains are so... It's like a field. It's like a farm full of weeds. And I don't know if you remember, John Crow taught us this. It's a field full of weeds.
Of course.
And he's like, so what happens when you cut the weeds, though? They grow back, right?
Yep.
But if you start blossoming with seeds of sunflowers, roses, right? Which is what I tell people all the time. I don't care if you go to church. Just go to church to hear something good, man. Because you're so fucked up in the head of all the shit that you keep fucking hearing.
Exactly.
Because I'm telling you, man, like... drop positive seeds so that they can supersede all the negative, right? So you got 15 negative comments, but you put yourself with 30, maybe one will stand. Just focus on that one. Absolutely. So every single time that I pop in a car, and she'll tell you, man, dude, it's so awesome because I convert everybody. Like, I literally, all my boys now listen to positive shit, right? All my boys. She does too. That's all they listen to now. Why? Because it makes you feel better as a person. So my boy here, right, he came into the business a little bit rough around the edges. But now it's awesome to see that he himself looks to hear this shit because we all need it.
Absolutely.
And it's not that I'm just positive all the time, man. I hear this shit every single time. I got to flip a switch every single time that I'm inside that business. Why? It's because it's a thing called fear, man. I don't want to go back.
Yep.
I don't want to go back to having to put $5 of gas and still having to go to Cheddar's and find out what she can and she cannot order. I don't want to go to Cheddar's, bro, and wonder if I can order a beer. Or if I can afford that, and then plus I get paid on Friday. I don't want to go back, and I am afraid of that. And it's not a bad thing to be afraid, you know. Some people say that fear is a lack of faith. I don't believe in that. It's my faith in God when I kept praying that I will one day be the lender, not the borrower. You know, that I will one day prosper because there's power in the name of Christ, right? But then there's also things, bro, where now that it's here, I'm also afraid to lose it.
Yeah.
So because you're afraid, you might follow God more. Because you're afraid you might not drink so much. You feel what I'm trying to say?
Hell
because
yeah,
you're
hell yeah.
afraid you'll work harder.
Yes, sir.
Because you're afraid I'm going to shake your hand now and remember your name next time you come in. Because I'm afraid of not being able to provide, I'm going to study that marketing game more. Because I'm afraid we're going to switch the menu to what the customers like every single 2 fucking weeks. Because we're afraid, because we don't want to go back.
Fear is a great motivator.
It is, if you use it. Right? Motherfuckers be like, oh, you
gotta
can't
use
be
it as
afraid.
a tool.
I was like, I'm not afraid. We built this shit, you know? We went in full force. So I'm not afraid for that. But I am afraid to go back.
No, I got you.
Because I'm okay, because I think it's fucking awesome, bro, that we employed my boy from Juarez, man. And he was full-time at his job, and now he wants to quit that job because he wants to come full-time with us. It's awesome when our boy that joined our team that knows how to do badass fucking cooking, man. And we won't give his name till we're ready to release it, right? But how he got out of the hospital, bro, and he came to us for a job, and we're able to provide for him. His car fucking broke down, bro. Am I lying when I say this? His car broke down. Check this out. He called me. I can't be there on work on time. And I said, why? It's a true story. Why? And he said, dude, it's because my car just overheated. Where are you? I sent him a fucking tow truck within 30 minutes. Towed it to the mechanic. We paid for the motor. We paid for the radiator. $800 later, bro, he's paying us back $50 a week, and he now serve us like we serve him?
Gotcha.
All fucking day. And all he said was, dude, I've always wanted to find people to work for like that. I said, you're not working for us, motherfucker. We're a team.
Hell yeah.
And that to me is, I'm not sure if I went off topic. What I'm just trying to tell you is, all of
You're
this
on the
shit
topic.
matters.
You're on the
All of
topic.
this shit matters, man, is because I want to be that person that I keep listening to. You know, my cousin's a pastor, man, Pastor Cruz at Abundant, and he's my life coach. He sits down and talks to me, spits fire to me all the time, man. And I talk to him, he tells me, dude, don't be afraid, and he prays over me. And I think it's awesome because when I see him, I see that he lives that kind of lifestyle. He has a beautiful wife. He has beautiful kids. You feel me? And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. My boy here to the left, he told me yesterday, he's like, hey, man, you know, you think I can get into that little positive speaking more? So he sat down today, and ask him how his session went today. I haven't heard about it. But he went to his first session with Ken, right? Okay. And he talked about it. Whatever they spoke to, it's about them, right? But if he wants to speak about it, awesome. Is why are people looking for that? Because we all need it. You feel what I'm trying to say? Is so we've lost the right to fuck up. Is now I've given the right for people to know that your dreams can come true. If your car's gonna get repoed 4 months later, you do have the ability to pay that shit off. My boy's getting paid $8 an hour, man. Now drives a $35,000 truck. I don't care about the money. I don't care about the truck. What I'm trying to tell you is what you want can happen. My credit was at a fucking 408. Now it's like at a 600. Your life can change. Just wake up with faith. Wake up with fucking hope. Feed that shit. Some people are going to say, that's just bullshit. Hey, fuck you, man. It works. You know? Don't put gas in your truck. Let's see how fucking far you go. You know? Put dirt. We'll see exactly where it's going to fucking stay. Same thing. It's not about, I think we all need it, man. And when you need it the most, just keep feeding. It's free. It's all around us, bro. Go to YouTube. Follow Gary Vaynerchuk. He posts video all the time. I wake up in the morning, bro, and that's all I do, scroll and play. I'm pooping. I scroll. I listen. You know? My poop takes longer because I'm listening to so many damn videos.
That's the beauty of the internet, man. And everything's free.
You said it yourself, man. So it's not like we got to go to a bookstore like we had to before. We don't got to go to a library and check out a book, bro. Click on it.
Click, click, click.
Exactly, bro. But I think it's awesome that I see all my boys, man, now listening to that shit.
It's cool,
I see it's awesome, man, that my girl tells me now I listen to worship music in the car.
That's cool.
Because I was crazy by myself, man. I was the one raising hand, one talking all the time, and I think it's awesome. One time when she told me, "Dude, I cry when I cry now when I sing."
Hell yeah.
And that's awesome, bro. Staying connected. You know, feeding the mind. Your life's not that fucked up. My dad died, and he was 8 months coma. The strongest motherfucker you've ever met. He provided for all of us, and all of a sudden his son's wiping his ass with baby wipes, and he's ringing. And so think about that. My boy that did a level up video called Harvey Enriquez, man. Strong dude. Meet him now, man. Meet him now. He broke both his knees, shattered open heart surgery 3 times, man. Says he saw death, saw some freaky shit when he was in the bed, bro. It's crazy. But if he hasn't lost faith, what right do we have?
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Drop mic.
Drop mic again. Drop the mic again.